I don't remember. I did. I hit the button. Cool.
You don't know. The fuck do you mean you don't know? Come on.
I pressed the button, but sometimes it don't work right. Hello.
You don't
Sometimes
work
it
right.
don't do.
Everyone say hi to Justin because I know he's been waiting for like 40 minutes for us to start. Because
Hi, Justin.
Brandon
Hey,
took
Justin.
forever to get into the game. He's probably not even set up. Don't even have his dice. Anyway,
Okay.
Once we last left off.
Yeah.
Now, Jabril, I believe you weren't here last time.
No, I was not here. No, I was. What's his nuts got stabbed? Well, I kicked him in the nuts. Or has there been one between that?
There's been one between
Oh,
that.
well, you see. Winters.
Who?
His name
Silvers.
is Winters now?
No, it's Silvers.
Silvers,
is now
not
Winters?
Winters.
Oh.
Silvers.
Okay.
So
I couldn't
Cool.
remember his name, and I said Winters earlier, and I guess it stuck because no one could remember his name.
I did.
Which such a fucking Winters thing to do, honestly.
Okay.
So
Which side are we going on?
two. Jesus Christ! It's so loud right now. I'm muting you for a minute, Gabe. Just to get through this explanation of what happened. So, first we had Fredrickson, who you guys messed with, made him lose his job, and then he became a minor bad guy. And most recently, you guys tricked poor, innocent Silvers into touching the Book of Knowledge.
We literally just asked him to,
Oh.
and he did.
Gabe was here for that. Gabe's the one who fucking told him to do it.
Gabe is the one that told him to do it. You're right. Okay. I unmuted
Yeah, that
him.
wasn't tricking. That was just telling him to do the thing.
Right.
Yeah, we just asked him to touch it, and he touched it. That's why I said I kicked him in the nuts, remember?
That's right, and it didn't work.
Oh, I forgot you were on your call.
And then he
Okay,
got
I'm sorry.
grumpy.
My brain's like, what?
So the rest of you, I don't think are there right now. I think that was
No.
Nope. We went across the
It's
street to
been
talk to the guy talking about the apocalypse.
so.
Yep.
Because I absolutely know Mason's gonna talk to the party about this. We're not gonna go into whispers. Like I was thinking for the last, I don't know, like 3 weeks. I've been waiting to play this game.
Sorry.
We're gonna be eating dinner soon, too.
So, who is in the office with you right now? I forget your brother's names.
And
Ben is in the office. Eric is in the hospital.
yep, Ben is the one who's being sergeant right now, remember?
Yeah, he. Silvers.
Hey, Gummies. Yeah. Do you know anybody that's in need of a kitchen table?
We're gonna mute that real quick, just for a minute. So,
No, I don't know anyone in need of a kitchen table.
Gabe is in the noisiest room at the moment. But yes,
There, how's that?
still hear everybody.
I'm so sorry.
But it's only when you talk.
This
now,
is what
so
I've
it's
got
weird.
right now.
It's only when you talk now, and it's really weird because like it's dead silent, and then you speak, and then it's blasting noise.
I have new headphones.
Mm. So yeah, Ben looks at Silvers. Are you okay? Silvers looks at you guys. I've never been better.
Oh shit, that's not Silvers' voice. Ben, we need to kill him. We need to kill him right now. This is how we need to kill him. We need to do it right now. Right now.
He looks at Ben. Are you really going to try that? Ben looks at you. Are we really going to try
I
this?
feel like I'm underwater right now.
No,
Me too.
no, it was just panic. Just panic. Let me contain myself. Sorry. We're not going to try to kill him, but he does terrify me.
Who in
Oh, yeah, come
there?
We're going to mute you for a second, Mason. Silvers, air quote Silvers, just kind of looks around. Alright. I have things to do. And then he begins walking out.
Could you answer me a couple questions first?
No time. I have things to do. Friends to see. Oh,
Can I ask
do
where
need
you're going?
this. I do need this. He raises a hand, and the grimoire flies off of, well, the captain's desk and into his hand. Thank you.
I want to try and intercept that on the way to him.
You guys are outside.
Yeah, but I have Mage Hand.
You just left Mage Hand inside the building while you guys are outside the building?
I could summon it there.
You have no idea this is.
So
We were all together.
We're talking to the man that was putting up signs about the apocalypse happening.
I do not remember that.
yeah, you and Patron and Hayes all went outside as Mason went in.
This is all on the same day?
Yeah.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
what happens
I've
when you
not
skip
met up with
this
these guys
much.
yet. Last time I was here, I was talking to a goblin, and I never saw these guys. I was waiting at a bar for them.
Well, that's
Hayes
because
ain't
you
even
missed
here.
90% of everything.
Yeah. Hayes ain't even here. Hayes is at a bar right now. Has no idea any of this is going on. That is correct.
Yeah.
Guys, we cannot miss a month of time and try to pick right back up.
Why do I remember last session we had clearer than any time we've had only a 1 week break?
Because we've had a lot of time to dwell on
Because-
events.
Yeah.
Justin says go to your room, Gabe.
I'm not at home.
Yeah, I assumed.
God damn it.
Considering my house is currently filled with like gas, I'm not going.
Oh, fair.
So, Cecilia and Patron, on your way out to talk to the guy who's preaching about the end of times. Both you roll. What's your passives? What's your passive perceptions?
Big.
13.
15.
Patron, yours is enough to notice that Silvers is just walking outside. He begins heading north, looking determined.
I really can't see Silvers across the street with a far above average passive perception.
Would you say it was 13?
Yeah. A normal
Nah.
person has,
Well, I guess you could. Yeah.
and a normal person can see across the street.
I guess you could. I mean, you're definitely It's more because you guys are looking the other way.
Oh, and actually, because I have my bird out, it's 18.
Like you're not walking backwards across the street.
I have my bird out, though.
No,
so
that's
it's
fine.
18.
You guys can see him walking out and looking determined and walking away.
I have never seen Silvers look that confident before.
Yeah, that looks wrong.
Should we go make sure he's okay, that he's not drugged or something?
I don't think... Yeah, go poke him.
Okay, so Patron is gonna go up behind him and be like, Silvers, are you okay? Have you ingested things that you do not know where they came from?
He doesn't seem to acknowledge you at first and just keeps walking. Oh, right, that's me.
Okay, yeah, now I know something is different.
I believe your name is Patron, correct?
Yes. You also sound very different.
Yeah, there's a lot less, What's the word?
Oh, yes.
It's not a grind. It's somewhere between a grind, a whine, and a squeal.
He pats himself on the chest. Right. Puberty has ended for me. That's right. You guys can roll an insight on it if you want.
What are you doing with that there grimoire, buddy?
Can I roll a medicine to see if that's actually a possibility?
You shouldn't be leaving with evidence.
I'll let you roll medicine on it. Yeah.
There's no difference between the two. I just thought it'd be funny.
I've been asked to take it to a secret location.
I don't believe that. They wouldn't ask Silvers to hold open the door.
It's absolutely possible, Patron. You're absolutely confident this happens to about every teenage boy at about 17.
They go from ha to hello
Yeah,
in a matter of probably like
hours.
10 minutes. Because I think we spoke to him while we were over there.
Oh,
still.
you did. You totally did. It's been
A span of less than a minute.
Yeah. Puberty ended fast for him, man. But yeah, you can roll insight to see if he's lying to you guys. I'll roll deception on him. I gotta pull up the.
I mean, I don't need to roll an insight to believe he's not telling me the truth. Same way I wouldn't have believed that Fredrickson was doing anything useful.
21
I'm fully
insight.
confident.
Was that 21?
21.
Okay, give me a second here. Where the fuck? I just had it. Where'd it go?
I'm casting detect magic.
We probably should have done that on the book at first.
What? What is his deception? Fuck me. So 22. What'd you say you had?
21.
Fuck. That was real close.
I actively do not care. He could have rolled a 30, and I wouldn't believe that they gave him a job to do like this.
This is just CC's thoughts on silver generally.
Yep.
Now, Miss Cecilia, I do have a job to perform.
You've never told me that. I cast detect magic.
Okay. The book is very magic.
Possessions would show as a type of magic as well.
Would they?
Oh yeah. You don't just walk into someone's body.
Sure you do. What would that even be? Conjuration magic?
Probably
I think
enchantment.
so. Enchantment or conjuration.
Probably
Maybe both.
Combination of the two, yeah, is what I was thinking. Yeah, there's probably a combination of enchantment and conjuration on them. Why not?
We're not talking to Silver's patron.
On the contrary, you're definitely talking to Silvers.
Is Silver's talking back?
I don't think he understands that to talk to someone they have to be cognizantly replying
He
for it to be a conversation. Otherwise, be talking at Silver's.
He nods his head towards you, Patron, and just taps his nose. Now, if you don't mind, I have things to do. He turns.
We do mind, actually.
Yes.
You're going to be here, and Patron is going to use his enervating breath.
His what now?
Enervating breath from the dragon stuff that was revealed and is going to be in the official book.
Now, what does it do?
Well, I need you to make a con save.
Okay. I can make a con save. Does it get...
With Silver's con?
Oh, it would be Silver's, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be him. Silver's only has a +1. Just fighters don't have proficiency in Constitution, do they?
They
They do.
They do? Okay, so he would have a +3 total.
All right, let's flip that coin.
Cool, that's 6.
No, he fails. He's incapacitated until the start of my next turn. So for 6 whole seconds.
Well, this is troublesome.
Hey guys, that's not Silver's.
As he
We
barges
figured
out the
this
door.
out.
Yeah.
You see him on the ground and us like standing in battle stances.
As soon as that whatever patron did to him wears off, I'm gonna cast my Blood Curse of Binding.
Which does...
Same thing, but until the start of my next turn, he's stuck.
So for 6 more seconds.
As he
Yes.
gets back up, the blood curse takes effect, and he has to make a save of some sort. I'm assuming.
Strength, I believe.
I can check.
You got a 13 on the die either way.
So what's that all?
Hey,
I don't know what his modifier is until I have been told what his modifier is.
Well, my DC's
You cut out on what your DC is.
You guys are trying to be so nice.
15.
15. Well, if it is strength, he has a +4, which makes it 17 as a save.
I mean, I'm just gonna magic missile him. At second level.
Okay.
We have a healer.
Dude, we do.
And I don't have Dispel Magic because I'm level 4. Oh,
We
wow,
are, in
good
fact,
roll.
1 level shy of Dispel Magic.
1 short of max, so 4, 8, 12, 15, 19.
19 damage.
Yeah, just
So
just knock him out. We'll wake Silvers up after the thing is left.
the body goes slack, but the fire behind the eyes doesn't even flicker.
Well, sucks to be Silvers. He's gonna die.
You watch as a few seconds pass by and those wounds begin sucking the blood back into them and slowly closing. It's force damage, so there wouldn't be any real bleeding.
I don't like this. This is weird. This is uncool.
Are we quite done with this nonsense now?
Magic.
No.
That's what you did to Silver.
No, we're not done. And I enervating breath him again.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep using everything on him. So if he's gonna Deus Ex Machina out of here, just do it.
I'm gonna make the save real quick. What kind of save am I making again?
Constitution.
Okay. That's a 22 this time.
Hmm.
And that's a magic missile.
You know what? I don't need your friend anymore. So as your magic missile strikes him, a gout of gray smoke flies out of his mouth, a la Supernatural, and wafts off into the distance. You hear the guy across the street screaming about the end of times. Just gets very silent suddenly as Silver's body drops to the ground.
Yeah, I actually believe what you were saying, did you crazy fuck?
So Silver's was making death saving throws until you magic missiled him to death. You have
What,
now.
you said he healed.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. What was the damage?
A lot.
This is a 2nd level magic missile.
No, I only had first level slots at this point.
Oh, okay.
14.
Yeah, Silver's goes back down. Hard.
That's fine.
Patron is going to walk up, kneel down, put a hand on Silver's head, and then cast Cure Wounds.
As he wakes
I
up,
feel like we should tell someone about Smoke-a-Mort up there.
Does he still have the book, by the way?
does Silver still have the book?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still in his hands. Why not?
Cool.
Book. My book now. I take book and I run back to bed.
So as Silver wakes up, he just fire and the screaming. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Fire and the screaming and my father.
Silvers. What I want you to do
He's
is I
just
want you to go back to the barracks and I want you to have a good long sleep after this.
He's just rambling. He does not move.
I pick him up and I throw him over my shoulder and I take him to bed.
Lydia's just looking at. I mean, Cecily's just looking at him. I
That's
just
not-
ran the game last night.
It's not even the first time you've done that.
Because I run the game less than 12 hours before this.
24 hours. 24 hours.
Anyway, Cecily's just like, this looks a lot like when I fried a person's mind a while back. He might be stuck this way.
So
I don't think we're gonna be able to fix him for a while, guys. This looks like a broken silver.
Oh wait, you picked the book up with your hands, didn't you?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't make
I mean, he has talked to the person in it before.
Yeah, yeah. I need you.
Well, and I feel like they just flew away.
That too.
Still need to
Like
make.
more importantly.
Still need you to make a wisdom saving throw for my notes.
Is this so that the big bad evil guy can spy on us without our knowledge, so that he can just be here and watch our every single move?
That save is gonna be in.
So then we didn't. We not doing the regular ones.
16?
16, yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Now, to Ben.
Yeah, you just take the book back in.
No. I have silvers too.
Silver's is catatonic right now.
Yeah, Silver's
I
cat's
can
on it.
lift him. I've lifted silvers before and I will do it again. He's coming with me.
You guys have, can I get that with progress?
Okay.
It's not nervous.
I'm like,
You want me to make an athletics? I can do that.
all I can focus on is the order in the background.
Yeah, I would also like a fry and a milkshake.
I would also like brown rice. That sounded good.
Just put in the chat and I'll transfer it to people.
Just dead air for a minute here.
This session brought to you by, not sponsored.
Hey!
Or whatever that fast food place in the background is.
Yeah, there you go. No, you do not need to make a check to pick him up. Silvers is a scrawny. He weighs like 105 pounds, man.
Damn, he's lighter than I am.
He's also probably taller at like 5'4" or 6'4", not 5'4".
Yeah, this man's skin and bones.
Yeah, he's. Yeah,
How is he even alive?
I've seen people that weigh less that were that tall.
Is he anorexic or something?
Nope.
I don't believe it.
Silvers, you're a guard. You're supposed to bulk up.
I was 105 at 12.
Well, Silvers ain't doing anything at this point.
I suggest bringing him to the guard therapist.
So I'm assuming Mason wants to just drop Silvers off, and then leaves the book with Ben again, or attempt to leave the book with Ben.
If possible, could I get a piece of scrap cloth and just wrap the book in it?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys brought it here wrapped in cloth in the first place. It's just when he took it, when the gray one took it, he did not need the cloth. It's his book.
Cool. So we wrap the book up again and then give it to Ben.
Yep. Well, that happened really fast.
Yeah, there's also a smoke monster on the loose now.
It's not stuck in Silver's anymore?
No, it is not in him anymore. He said something about screaming after it went out, though.
Just look at Silver's, who's still muttering wide-eyed, rocking back and forth, laying down.
Yes, I suggest getting him some help. Preferably from a professional.
We'll send him up to the ward. Don't you worry.
I just look at Patrick. I thought you weren't professional.
Not at this.
Fair point.
Cecilia kind of pokes Silvers in the head. Just definitely not that it's.
Well, this is partially, it's mostly Mason's fault. So we'll
It's entirely Mason's fault.
we'll make sure
Just
that
take it out of my pay.
we'll make sure Mason or that Silver's here gets the best treatment, most state of the art. Ice baths, shock therapy, whatever he needs.
I was gonna say,
Lobotomy.
most state of the art at this time. It goes around the corner. They fucking hook up magnets to the other side of his head. He's just
Yep.
fucking smoke coming out of his nose.
And they gotta
We
send him.
look at him. I think he's gonna get better, guys. I really do.
You guys would know that he also has to send him out of here on a cart because there's no mental ward in Quinn City. He's got to be sent.
Who
That
hasn't
seems
been,
like an oversight.
who hasn't been carted off before? To be fair, they probably keep the crazies right outside of Quinn City.
Not far, but at least a couple hours. And in this type of
A couple
weather,
hours by foot or a couple hours by horse?
by horse.
Okay.
It's gonna be a slow carriage ride. Well, cart.
Same thing, one's just fancier.
Yeah. One has like enclosed walls and stuff. The other does not.
Like I said,
This is
one's
better.
just fancier. Sort of.
You hiding in the bathroom now?
No, they just turned the fan off.
I heard you, Hayes. I see that you ordered a cup for everyone at the bar
And 2 for yourself.
and 2 for yourself. So after that, do you guys go to the bar and meet up with Hayes?
Probably.
We should go to a new bar. Yeah, let's try a new bar tonight.
I vote new bar.
I'm just kidding. Let's go to the old one. I have a feeling Hayes is waiting there. Is there a bar across the street from that one?
No.
Damn it.
Is there a bar next door?
No. The
2
nearest,
doors down.
The 2 nearest bars would be the
3 doors down.
God damn it.
If I go crazy, then.
This is where I quit D&D forever, guys.
Listen, if we don't make you say that once a week, then,
We failed.
You didn't make a
And now we have to do it without the added benefit of incredibly elude gifts, because despite the immense enjoyment I was getting from them, they still managed to bore me after a time.
Good.
After what was, I guess, thousands of gallons of fluids at this
Oh
point.
my god. Just stop.
I didn't say bodily fluids. You're the one who's getting nasty.
I'm going to bed.
So we go to the bar. Hayes is there. I'm assuming he isn't drunk yet, considering he has had, at most, 2 drinks.
No, that's enough to get Hayes drunk.
Now the
Hayes-
question is, did Hayes remember that I don't drink on a job?
No. He said he bought a drink for everyone.
He absolutely
God.
does not remember that. Come on now.
That's fair.
Hayes is busy being drunk. And
You have a lot of faith in my memory.
he's too busy being drunk and stuffing his face with his cheese that he's supposed to deliver, but he never does.
Hey, I made my deliveries.
Just look at it and be like, it was a bad day, and then drink it anyway.
I made my deliveries. That's why I'm here.
So yeah, you guys want to fill Hazen on everything that's gone on?
Oh,
So, hey,
Silver's
there were
got
a few
his
Slam
mind broken.
7 shots.
Just all at once.
Yeah, that's
I love
exactly
it.
how it would have been, too.
Hey,
You all said
stop,
different things
stop.
too. It's my favorite.
Okay, first off,
Just
first
7
off,
of them right there.
Yeah,
No matter how many times they says stop, it's just bam,
Stop.
next one.
stop.
Bam,
Stop.
next one. Bam, next one. Bam, next
I don't understand you. Cecilia, you
You're
first.
paying for
Everyone shut up.
That's it.
He said Cecilia first.
Complete silence.
So Cecilia go first.
What about Cecilia?
Now she doesn't want to talk.
Apparently.
Dude, I'm 7 shots in. You don't know what's about to happen to me.
Gross.
So what
I'm at
happened
7 more.
was, we went out to Fredrickson's mom's place. We got the book from under his bed. We brought it
I
back
was
to
there
the
for all of
station.
that. I was there for all of that.
Yes, I'm telling you the next part. This is context.
I don't need the context. I was there for the context. I need everything to happen after I was
Shush.
there.
Do you want my explanation, or do you want to be in the dark for the rest of these?
Honestly, at this point, I don't know. But go ahead.
We brought it back to station. While we were there was a man across the street screaming crazy things, so we went over to make fun of him. And while we were over there, Silvers touched the book, and the book possessed his brain. And when he left, I made him fall down, and then Mason tried to make him fall down, but failed. And then I also tried to make him fall down a second time. That also failed. Cece shot him with magic missiles until he fell down unconscious this time. I did my good healing things on him. Then he woke up catatonic. And then we wrapped the book up, brought it back, and also there's a smoke monster loose in the city now.
Waiter, I'm gonna need another beer. So, you guys released a monster into the city.
No, it seemed to release itself. We didn't really have a say in that. It was like, I don't need Silvers anymore, which, let's be honest, who does? And then it left.
Rude.
Okay, Cecilia, I need your help with something, by the way.
Is it magic missiling something? She's better good at that.
No, it has to do with businesses. I have a contract here from the person that wants to go over with me.
Mason is thoroughly drunk. He's now done 14 shots. Mikhail, are you still there? If you
Yeah.
are, okay.
I'm looking at your character and waiting for you to respond.
Yeah, I was.
I
too.
couldn't hear what you said. Yeah.
Oh, he said he got a contract and wanted to look over it with someone.
Oh, fine.
I show him the goblin contract for the labor.
I forget exactly how
I'll
much
look
I
over
take out of it. Yeah. It seems fairly standard. It's not outrageous. I'm pretty sure I didn't ask for an outrageous amount of money or anything.
No, it's like it was like a copper or a silver, a goblin.
It was like a silver a day per goblin or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cheap as hell. I could get like 100 goblins for a day.
And if
It
you
would
wanted to
cost
use
me-
their card, it costs a little more or something.
No,
Yeah.
He genuinely wanted to just give you free labor, bro.
I know, but I don't want slaves.
It's super cheap labor.
As long as no one's suffering, I don't really mind.
Slaves?
As long as everyone gets fed, has a place to sleep.
That's the first time I've heard a business owner say that he cares about his employees.
Damn.
Are you still
As
having
long
trouble
as
hearing him, Mikhail?
Say what?
Are you still having trouble hearing Brandon?
Yeah, I really can't hear him.
you have me turned down,
Now I can hear you.
I haven't changed how I talked at all.
Oh.
Moving on.
Audio engineering, isn't it fun?
Okay, I'll just go get it notarized and signed, I guess. Tomorrow, that is. Right now,
No, it looks fine.
Tomorrow. It's too late right now.
yeah.
Hey, no one's gonna notarize it right now. At least no one who's actually allowed to notarize it.
You hear from behind the bar counter. I can notarize that for you.
You shut the fuck up, Jimmy.
At the same time, a familiar blonde elven woman sits in your guys' booth beside Hayes. Says, "I'm also a notary."
Really?
Yeah, you haven't
Kill
come
her.
to see me in a while.
I'm more
Hi,
likely
everyone.
to believe you, but I still don't fully believe you.
She
Hold on, I'll be
reaches
right
into her
back.
bag and pulls out a rubber stamp. Yeah, I have the stamp and everything.
I mean, you can steal a stamp. I pull out several
okay.
counterfeit stamps for my
Why
job.
do you have that with you at the bar?
I have work to do sometimes.
Not you, her.
Oh, I bring it with me everywhere, just in case.
I understand that part.
I mean, I charge 3 gold per stamp, so, you know, having it on me is quite lucrative.
That is very expensive.
Well, you know, if you want
Fine
something
with me.
official,
Give her the 3 gold.
she stamps it for you.
You're never gonna get your donkey.
You were supposed to get a donkey?
I did get a donkey.
Is that why you haven't been coming to see me? Is it the donkey's fault?
No, I got the donkey for work.
I am so confused.
It's not
That's
for
okay.
milk, Patron. It's for dragging the milk around.
Well, the hardened milk, technically.
Why would
No,
you
I understand that part. I'm
Don't
confused
confuse the
about this.
boy.
I understand that part. I'm confused about this, and he gestures between Hayes and the elven woman.
Oh. I like the downtrodden. She brushes your hair.
Hold on, wait a minute.
His drunken super just to go.
I'm a fan of, how do you say, punching down.
So is he a bottom?
She just,
You've seen him. Of course he is.
she taps her nose.
I mean, look at his fucking hands.
Like, look at his wrists. They're chafed.
That's for me originally pulling the cart.
Don't believe you.
Right, dear, right. That's from you pulling the cart. Well, when you're done here, you know where my room is. She leaves a key on the table. And grabs a plate of fruit and cheeses and walks upstairs.
Okay, I'm not the only one that thought he was single, right?
Who says I'm not?
This has happened several times, and the whole thing is very confusing to me as well. But I figured he would say something about it if he ever felt interested in saying something about it.
And I don't. I could just imagine the daggers being stared at me by Conceal.
I cast detect thoughts. What are your surface thoughts?
I really need to get more workers for my cheese factory.
That's fair. Business is probably on his mind.
Not even her name, though?
No, and
You would know her name is Amira.
hold on. They full on gave me McFlurry with no ice cream.
That's because you're not sharing your information, you fucker. You earned it. This is karma.
No, hold on.
How do you do that? Is it just candy in a cup?
It's just candy in a cup.
How does that even happen?
How do you just now notice?
I just opened the bag. It just got delivered.
Maybe the guy that delivered it took all the ice cream out and then perfectly cleaned the candy.
No, you understand? It's a candy in a little fucking bag.
No, look, he says, while we are in an entirely auditory medium of communication.
Oh, that's not what happened. Oh, it's money. Why are they giving you money? Is there drugs in here?
That's my favorite thing when I'm listening to a podcast and someone like nods or some bullshit and they're just like, they can't see you, Jim.
No,
It reminds me of one of my favorite Swiffer commercials where they're like, "Look at all that hair."
they just gave me money. Is there drugs in here?
I doubt it. They probably gave you money because there's no ice cream in it.
Their ice cream machine was
Okay.
probably down.
Whatever.
Let's be real. It's McDonald's.
Yeah. No, we will never be sponsored.
I don't give a shit. I don't want McDonald's to sponsor me.
The only sponsors we want are Raid Shadow Legends. This is a joke.
I mean, they pay good.
Take the money.
I want the money.
They give good money, but they're kind of shitty.
I want the money.
Mom and pop store. All of a sudden, Raid Shadow Legends.
I fully criticize capitalism, but I'm also forced to take part in it. So
Yeah, that's a mood.
Also, like, if any like VPN wants to sponsor me, I'll take that too. I don't know how to use a VPN, but
Oh, it's pretty simple.
hit me up if you want to send me monies. With my whole 39
anyway.
followers and only 3 average viewers.
Anyway, D&D time.
Yeah. I forgot where the fuck we were. Right, you had just cast Detect Thoughts on Hayes. Hayes,
And you heard him talk about work.
Yeah. All this motherfucker do is work.
I do. I do in real life
A
too. I got
victim of
101
grind
hours in my
mentality.
schedule. Hell, I gotta work tonight. You gotta be there at 10.
Oof. So, yeah, you hear
Well, I
that?
do.
You would also learn that the elf's name is Emira. They've had multiple meetings. That's probably all you get out of them.
right.
Without pushing deeper.
You're gonna have to actually charge money to get more workers, buddy.
Yeah, but then my cheese wouldn't be affordable to everyone.
You can't pick and choose under the system, my boy.
I literally started this business to make sure people had enough to eat, even if it's only something small.
Oh, then ask for volunteers. Maybe you have enough goodwill.
You're not wrong. I gotta look into something now. Hold on, I'll be back.
I don't know if
Wait, but what about the waiter just brought your drink? Where are you going?
I will get a piece of paper from the waiter or something, or the bartender.
You can get one. You can get a piece of paper from the bartender. Yes.
Let's see, if I can find volunteers, get a small building in the city, I can just make deliveries to there, and then they can deliver throughout the city, and maybe when I can set up a volunteer station for a.
This
I
is-
thought you didn't want slaves. This is literally work for no pay. That's what slavery is.
I know,
No,
but
this
means
is
I'm giving out
volunteerism.
free.
Well, that
This
doesn't make
means
it
I'm giving
better.
away free.
When did this turn into capitalism
Well,
simulator?
slaves don't
2021?
choose to be slaves, and indentured servants don't have a choice but to do it. These people would be doing it of their own will, on their own time.
Yeah,
So he's just exploiting people.
I'm trying to help people here, and I'm doing it for free.
No,
It is
I-
free to you, but this is costing them time.
And it's costing me cheese.
but time
This
spent
is
doing
not
what you
costing
want
you
isn't
anything.
costing you time. You're doing what you want, and that's
It's
making
not
cheese.
costing. It's not costing you, Hayes, anything. They're delivering the cheese that was already ordered from you.
No. This is for downtrodden people, like
So you're
Like a-
starting a soup kitchen, but with cheese. It's a fondue kitchen.
yes.
Oh, you fucking guys.
Okay, you've lost me now too. And I cross over the figurative line onto Patron's side.
In my defense, I have been drinking.
So maybe don't do that when making big business decisions.
That's how they all start. And then I look at them in the morning. What isn't drunken blibber jabber?
That's a horrible business model.
Well, that's fitting for him then.
Mason's just
All of
staring
his
at
business models are bad.
you. Gabe says Mason's just staring at you, Hayes.
Stop staring. Quit judging.
He seductively licks his lips.
What the fuck?
He thinks it's seductive, but really it just looks like he's wetting his lips for,
More drinking.
ribs.
He's typing right now. He gives you a sly wink.
I'm going to go see the elf girl now. Goodbye.
And then his other eye closes and opens.
He closes one slowly, closes the other slowly, opens them in the same order but slowly. It's really awkward.
You thought it was a
Are
wink,
they
but really he was
supposed
just
to be
blinking slowly.
Just looking at him. I've seen dogs blink this way when they're irritated or broken.
Like housebroken or like abuse broken?
No. Like they got really excited one day and they ran into a wall with like a corner on it really hard, and then they never really worked right again after that.
I see. Hayes has done it a few times. He doesn't blink like that. I don't think so.
Have you seen his business model?
Well, I haven't looked at him blink with attention paid to how he does it. We're still talking about blinking, right?
This is like a real drunk
Say what?
conversation.
No, we're
Jesus
not
Christ,
talking
guys.
about blinking. What the fuck? Why would we be talking about blinking? Where did you get lost?
Cecilia's mad because she changed the subject and no one else noticed.
Also, we should probably get Mason home before he barfs on everyone else in the bar.
Well, you probably shouldn't drink anymore either. Jesus God.
I have had one drink.
Yeah,
3
but
mugs in front
your
of me.
cognitive
Yeah, I was gonna say there's 3 empty mugs in
capabilities-
front of you.
Oh, there are 3. I should go home too.
No, Mason, we're not having more. We're going home. Okay. We're going now.
Yeah, Mason,
And I tried to usher him out the door.
Okay. Roll a grapple check because Mason's trying to get more.
All right. Let's see that -1 strength put in work.
I know that feeling.
3 total.
Versus a very drunk
I
Mason.
don't think it's actually possible for him to get that low.
Well, he can.
I'm like 50% sure he started the game with a +3 strength,
He can get.
and then he increased it again.
But he can get a nat 1.
Yeah.
And he's at disadvantage anyway.
Like I said, I don't think it's physically possible for him to get less than 4.
And I already met him beat me.
7 is his minimum.
So yeah.
I physically could not hold him back with that roll.
So you go to hold him back, and then you realize you're way deeper in it than you thought you were too.
I should have had more cheese today.
Look at your cheese that's starting to molder.
I just cut off the mold,
That's what you do with cheese.
and then I eat more of it.
What are you doing, Cecilia?
Packing up.
Okay.
She's putting away her 17 fraudulent stamps.
All right.
And I'm under no presumption that that's all of them. I just assume that those are the ones that she brought out.
So
Oh
after
yeah,
you,
these are just the ones in season.
Patron, after you fail to stop Mason from getting another drink, he walks out of the bar with cup in hand, starts heading home.
Mason, you stole a cup.
He just keeps going like he didn't hear you.
Whatever, he'll figure it out tomorrow. Or he'll just wonder where the cup came from.
It'll be fine. He's a cop.
True, they generally don't get in trouble for things.
We're getting political tonight, guys.
When don't we?
Yeah, good point. Half of this game is social commentary anyway.
Mason just stops during Brian. Like, fuck you guys.
Alright, so the other...
So we go home, pass the fuck out.
Alright, so we're gonna get to that in a minute. But first, I need to go to Whispers with Hayes. And then I need to do Whispers with Patron right after.
Oh. My first whispers.
So come on, Brandon. Okay, you here? Good.
Oh, stop going black. There we go.
There we go. Alright, so as you go upstairs to meet Elvira, you walk in, you close the door. As you turn around, you notice that there is not only her sitting on the bed, but there's a man sitting in a chair in the corner. He's very well dressed, slightly older. He looks at you, and as he does, his eyes begin to glow a vibrant red.
Neil.
Your friends stopped me from taking a different vessel today. Annoying, but otherwise. You've done well, Hayes.
Thank you.
Elvira, give him the card with the address. And she walks over, hands you a note. Alright, it's like an envelope with a note inside of it. Inside, don't open it here. Inside is an address. You will find a man there, if uncle's right. Do as you please with him, and then burn the building down around him.
Understandable. What exactly am I getting from him?
Nothing.
Oh.
He's an example.
Ah, okay.
Well, the start to a greater deed, I should say, not an example. The example comes much later. And as I understand, you two have your own arrangement, so I will leave you to it. The eyes stop glowing red, and he walks out the door you came in. You two have fun. He closes the door behind.
Also, I gotta keep up appearances with the guys, so.
Right. She looks at you. Goes, well, not gonna lie, he creeps me out a bit.
Yeah.
You can feel
It's
the
like an
ro-
impressive
I
intimidation.
mean, you can just feel the power rolling off of him. Anyway, you wanna do this real quick?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right.
That makes it easier with the appearance with the guys.
Yeah, especially with your hair almost. And anyway, so we're gonna fade to black there, Brandon, because I'm not gonna narrate this with you.
No, I got it.
All right. So that is it. Oh, where did he go? He hung up. Oh, I hung up. Nope, I hung up. That's
There
my bad.
he is.
Yeah, I hung up. I even said, "Oh my god, he hung up," and I'm like, "No, I hung up." Whoops. All right.
You moron.
All right. So now, Patron,
Yes.
meet me in whispers. Hey.
Hey.
So as you and Cecilia are stumbling home drunk, you guys eventually split off because she's a few blocks away. As you're walking, you hear a whisper from a side alley. Hey, are you Patron?
Are you here to do a murder?
You look over, you see a tallish man, well, two tallish men in cloaks with all the sinister features you come to expect from people that are there to do a murder.
Are you here to do a murder? Because I can tell you that I am not going to be a very easy one to do the murder on.
Oh, that's fine. And half of both their body, like the top half, falls off of both of them, and they begin charging
Oh,
at you.
that's weird.
Yeah, we need to roll initiative.
Is this a disadvantage because I'm drunk?
Yeah.
Well, that one was just one lower. 19.
Okay. You go before them.
Sick. So start a turn. Bonus action. Summon my snake.
One sec, I should have had this written down ahead of time. I've only had a month to do this.
The snake unfurls from Patron's wrist
Yep.
and goes out and is summoned like right in between them. So they both need to make dexterity saving throws.
There is actually 4 of them now, technically. That's what them
Ooh,
jumping down and splitting off like that was.
they need to make dexterity saving throws.
Alright, what is their dex save? They don't have any modifier to their save. That's a
Hog.
1. That's a 11, which I don't think does it.
Nope.
Doesn't do it. And 21.
Yep.
Number 4 saves. Cool.
All right, so everyone takes 10 except for number 4, who takes 5.
Okay. 3 bodies drop to the ground immediately.
I told you I was difficult to do the murdering.
The last one stops dead, looks at what happened. Yeah, screw this. And he turns and he begins dashing.
No, you're not leaving yet. It's still my turn.
Oh, it is still your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is he wearing any armor?
Yeah.
What kind?
He's wearing scale armor.
Heat metal.
Cool, he's dead. He only had 2 HP left. He's dead. You smell the cooking flesh and the burnt hair. As he
The
drops to
snake
ground.
just reaches up, bites onto the armor, and it leaves a little singe mark there as the armor all collectively heats up.
You ever smell when you had like a too hot a pan and you ran it underwater?
Yes.
Yeah, you get a lot of that because it is very... Because there's like light snow on the ground right now. I believe I narrated that previously.
Yes.
Yeah. So you hear the sss as it burns out.
Get faked.
Then
I can deal with this tomorrow.
you keep walking home.
Mm-hmm.
As you open your door, you hear a secondary click. You hear the first click, and then you hear a second one. As in, the door clicks open, and then you hear a second click. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I believe that's a 4. No, it's a 5.
So
Does that also have disadvantage?
yes.
Okay.
But I don't think you need it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm shy a d6. No, I'm not. This is 2d6 right here in this thing. Okay, you take 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 points of fire damage, which I believe you take half because you're Draconic Heritage.
No, but I will take half because of absorb elements.
Okay. So you take 15 points of fire damage as your house explodes. Big ball
Okay,
of flame
it
reaches
looks
towards
like
the sky.
I can't. It looks like I won't be dealing with that tomorrow.
And we can leave whispers now. Don't hang up this time, Zach. Okay.
So something fun just happened.
So Cecilia,
No.
as you're walking into your house, you see a ball of flame screech towards the sky as if a building just exploded.
And you hear Patron screaming, "What the fuck?"
Pinch my brow and start walking towards another mess.
Patron is also going to be using Control Flame to just try and put things out before they spread.
That's fair.
He's going to be doing it badly because he's drunk, but he's still going to be doing it.
That's fair. As you're doing all this, it starts snowing down. Some of it's ash, some of it's actual snow.
You accidentally cast meteor.
Just accidentally fireball it. Oh yeah, that's not how you do a fireball. This is how you do a fireball. Oof. So yeah, Cecilia, you walk up and you see Patron trying to put out flames of his temporary home.
Basically just
What
pulling
did
them
you-
into his hand.
What did you do?
I opened the door!
Didn't I get you a room at the inn for like 6
Oh, this is probably the goblins.
Then they did a shitty job.
Do they not know that like fires are like less effective against you?
It's about as effective against me as anyone else. I can magic.
I feel like it's less effective against you.
As he sits down on a last little ember and puts it out.
The snake slithers up and looks sad, but then Patron is like, "No, of course, this is not you. This is me. It's not even me. It is goblins that did this."
It gives you a little love nip on your earlobe.
Yes, you're doing very good. I love you.
Curls up around your neck like a necklace.
And then it fades away.
Yep.
They couldn't have waited for like tomorrow night.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I also, people tried to do a murder upon myself.
As poorly as it was executed.
Yes, they left. They all went down like bag of rock.
Wait, the people were still in there?
No, they were
Oh, okay.
outside.
Oh, what?
They sent two hitmen after me. They separated at the waist, like literally. It was pair of legs, upper body, and there were two of those.
Cecilia, he points off in a direction. And about a block away, you can see something on the ground. Several somethings.
Oh, why?
You also can see, like, there's a spot where, like, all the snow is melted because it got real hot for a second.
Why
They
is
tried
this
to-
my life?
They tried to do a murder upon my body, but I summoned Korsov on them. He killed 3 of them. 1 of them was still there, and then I heated up that guy's metal armor.
All right.
But yes, my house is. It seems blown up.
The board falls from the sky next to you.
Well, that might have been awful if I was 2 feet that way.
Couple shingles roll off of other buildings.
Are there more people coming out of their homes now?
Yeah, there's a lot of people either looking out their windows or out on their front porch, now walking up to you to make sure you're okay.
Oh yes, I am fine. I am 100% okay. Watch. And then he's going to do 2nd level cure wounds on himself.
And they are all gnomes, too, because this is, like, their area. So, like, Cecilia, you're, like, third cousins here.
I just ignore them.
See, a big moves in for a week and the house blows up. I'm telling you.
Listen, this one wasn't my fault. I was targeted by mob.
See, they brought mafia drama here, too, trying to get everyone killed. I can't believe they let this happen.
I'm not trying to get
And
anyone
then they
killed.
all start walking back into their houses. They're gonna spread gossip because that's what they do.
And to be fair, a big did move in, and very shortly after, like
Not 5 minutes later.
causation does not equal correlation does not equal causation, though. So
Not
I'm not that big.
not 5 minutes later, you hear a town crier. House blows up in East Village.
Yes, I know. It's right here.
Walking up and down.
You would need to be able to sleep through herd of oxen trampling through home and over fence and your children to not hear this.
okay, I understand that you're a little angry because you just had to murder several people, but
No, it was
you
2
didn't
people.
have to meet. Okay, 2 people, but you didn't have
It
to
was
murder
definitely
3
4 people.
It was 2 people that separated into 2 other people.
Do I hear this from wherever the hell I was at?
So Gabe's obviously in
No.
a bathroom right now. And you were too
No,
far
I'm
away,
not.
I
I
guess.
don't know what you're talking about.
And you were way too far away to hear any of this.
Damn it.
You were
You're at your home.
Yeah, you would already be in bed before the fireball even happened, so you wouldn't even see the light from that.
Oh, sadness.
Yeah.
Not that my drunken ass would have even went to go look at it anyway.
But yeah, Cecilia, if you wander over to the bodies, you would see there's 4 goblins there.
I see 4 here.
It looked like 2
You did-
guys.
You did 4 killings. You need to you need to you need to be
It was
okay with
4.
that.
It was 2 people. The upper body hopped off the lower body, both of them.
Which makes 4.
Yes, but I thought it was 2 brains, 2 people.
No, they have 4 heads.
Where the fuck did the other 2 come from?
This is why I did the whispers.
I was just gonna wait for an authority to come by to help him deliver the
Yeah, eventually-
information he needs to.
Eventually, a couple guards do show up to take the take reports.
Hello, my house has blown up.
We can see that.
It was large fireball explosion.
Well, what's your name? Full name, please.
Patron Flame Eater.
He stops for a minute.
Again, Cecilia just pinching her brow in the background.
Aren't you known for fire magic? Was this a home accident?
No, I opened the door and it exploded.
Did you put a spoon in the microwave?
The fuck is a microwave?
Sorry, I couldn't open it.
He was attacked by some hitmen.
Oh yes, they're that way. She's telling me it's 4, but I can tell you that it is 2.
He points to his partner to go over and investigate the bodies. Well, good news is you get to spend the night somewhere warm anyway. Kinda warm.
Oh yeah, my friend is right here. I was planning on asking her to sleep at. You have a shed, right?
I think they're talking about jail, which does seem a little
Oh.
unfair.
No, just the guardhouse.
That still seems like jail. I have been there before.
You're-
You have jail cells there.
You're not helping your case.
No, he's been
No,
there
I
as
mean like I have
an
been there
employee.
for work.
Was not expecting that. This is a night crew.
Literally just get in contact with Mason or Ben and they can tell you.
Yeah, we're part of a special operations.
They look confused at the names Mason and Ben because Mason sounds like a last name, and Ben made it more confusing.
Get in contact with Sergeant or Sergeant Brother.
They just look at each other. Well, I would say we know where to find you. Kind of looks in the direction of your house.
Oh yeah, I'm fine by the way.
You just said your name is Patrick.
Yes,
Alright.
I'm telling you that I am not injured gravely.
Good, good. Yes, that's also important information. He makes a note to remind.
I
remember to ask
just
that
want
next time.
to go to bed.
You said you're going to bed. I mean, going to stay at this lady's house. Then, yes.
Do you have shit I can sleep in? Is it big enough for me?
It's not, but you can sleep outside of it.
Okay, that works.
Or
Adrian,
if
you
you
have
could-
a key for the next 3 more nights at an inn room. What are you talking about?
He doesn't know that. He was drunk
I
when you
gave
did
you
that,
the
and he's
key.
drunk now.
So you just have a random key, you don't know what it goes to.
Yes.
I hate you.
So yeah, they finish the reports. They walk away. Talking about what a weird night they're already having. This is like the beginning of night shift too.
they just call back. You
Then
don't
Ben
even
should be
know.
there for them to talk to.
Maybe. He's had a long day as well, guys.
He's not allowed to have long days.
So you guys head back to Cecilia's, and Patron's gonna sleep
Yes.
outside on the cold, now snowing ground, I guess.
Well, I
Does
can't
Cece have
make
a
my
fire
house
pit?
bigger. Yes,
Does CC have a... Okay, cool. Then Patron will just have a fire there.
it is a gnome-sized fire pit, though,
That's fine.
So it's basically a torch.
with a gnome-sized pot over it.
That's fine. Patron will do produce flame, whoosh in his hand, touch it to the fire pit, turn off the produce flame.
Patron, you're out there for a little bit.
I'll huck a gnomish blanket out at him, so it's enough to cover
It
like
covers
a quarter
my
of
feet
his
and
body.
shins.
I only have 2, one in here and one out there.
All I can picture is because I have hand towels for the kitchen. I have one like right here on my desk to put like drinks on so I don't warp my desk. And that's all I can picture is you throwing out is just this fucking hand towel as a blanket for him.
It just would not be big.
Yeah. So Cecilia, Patrick, you lay there for a while. Eventually, you hear Cecilia snoring from inside, and as you're laying there next to your little fire, you feel a presence across the fire from you.
It's the smoke. Roll initiative.
It's an actual devil lord. You're gonna fight it now by yourself. You are now.
Me and my fire magic.
Yep. It's gonna go great. No, it is a purple skinned ramhorn tiefling. You have met her.
Oh,
before.
hello again.
Yeah, it's Starla. She's sitting in a big people-sized chair. You're not sure where that came from.
Hello again.
Hello. I heard you got blown up.
Not me, the house.
So you didn't get ejected from the house?
No, I just opened the door and it exploded.
So you got blown up. Not blown up to death, but blown up.
It was very hot.
I would assume so. I'm glad you're okay.
So am I. The roof fell down like 2 feet to my right.
Huh. Well, that's not great.
So I am here now for foreseeable future, or at least until I get replacement place, which I don't think will happen.
Really? Interesting.
Well, at least not from the same people. Because, you know, the explosion.
Yeah. I suppose old, what's his name? I forget names so easily. Ren. Ren gave you the house, right? Mr. Finkelstein?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't seem like the type that would give out a second house.
He could probably afford it, but it doesn't seem like he would want to.
I mean, he owns the neighborhood, so it would make sense.
And I wouldn't want him to evict people on my behalf. Oh god, did he do that for this house?
I don't know. Did you ask?
I did not. I did not think of it at the time.
Huh.
No.
Alright. Would you like an eggplant?
Sure.
She hands you an eggplant.
Thank you.
It's pretty good when it's roasted.
Honestly, I was mostly worried that you were in the house giving me more fruits like last time.
Oh. No. Oh, that reminds me. And she walks over. She summons a mage hand inside Cecilia's house, which opens a window, and she sets a basket of fruit inside and then closes the window again. She just nods. Okay. You have a good night. And she wanders off into the... Now,
You do the same.
the gardens have gone fairly barren. They've done a lot of the harvesting over the last couple days. The snow's starting to come down. It's that time of year.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of disappears into the darkness. And eventually, whether you eat your eggplant or not, you drift off to sleep.
Hold on, was the eggplant laced with something?
No. No. It's straight up just an eggplant from the garden, man.
And I would hope
Well,
you
you said
would cook it.
regardless of if you ate the eggplant or not.
Okay, I see how the wording there made you worry.
I was like, did you just roofie me with an eggplant?
Not yet.
That'd be epic. Now I have the idea. God, that'd be the first. Anyway.
Roof fruit.
I'd like to say that I'm sure that it would be the first, but unfortunately, due to the horribleness of mankind, I cannot be confident in that.
Oh, I hate that you're right. So yeah, the next day, Cecilia and Patron wake up. Relatively a similar time. Do you still have your eggplant, Patron? Or did you eat it?
Nah, he ate it.
Alright.
Did you cook it?
Maybe.
You could have very easily roasted it over the fire.
I hope so, because eggplants are bitter if you don't cook them.
And very hard. I only eat them not cooked.
Wink.
God love it.
Stop being weird here, motherfucker. Just eat the goddamn thing.
I regret so much.
Listen, Zach's the one that decided of all foods to give me an eggplant.
It just popped in my head, man.
Stop thinking about eggplants so much, then.
I just pop an apple out of the basket, rub it clean with my elbow, look out the window. Why are you covered in eggplant?
The little bits of
I had
purple
an
all over his
eggplant.
face.
It looks like you got in a fight with it.
I won.
Did you not cook it first? They're a lot
You're
softer
supposed to
that
cook
way.
it.
I just throw the apple to him and go back to what I was doing. Just getting ready for the day.
Yeah, and you're definitely you feel an urgency to change now. You didn't notice it last night, but this morning you noticed that you smell like soot, real bad.
Prestidigitate,
Yeah.
and now I smell like raspberries.
Patron also smells like fire, but that's normal.
Yeah, Patron always smells like fire. At least a little bit.
The other part is rotten cheese.
God damn it.
Oh, you never picked your cheese back up.
No, that got
I never
exploded.
put it down.
Oh.
It probably went all gooey in my hands.
No.
R.I.P. the cheese.
Oh no. I don't know know if a burst of flame like that would just instantly melt cheese, though. It takes a while.
It would probably catch it on fire.
That's fair. That's fair.
It will certainly melt the cheese. That's how cheese works, man.
What have you done to my cheese?
It died.
It's
Well, like, my house fucking exploded.
How dare you? You could have protected the cheese.
Are you expecting your house to explode when you open the door?
Shield
You
the
have
cheese
cheese
with your
here?
body.
And technically, your house was more of an amenity. You don't. It's not actually your house.
Cecilia just rubs in his face.
The house I was living in exploded.
It's more like your hotel room.
What's the other thing? Not hotel.
Airbnb.
Yeah, it's more of an Airbnb. Thank you,
But
Kyle.
there's not an old person living downstairs who's way too into what you're doing.
You don't know that.
Well, then they're dead.
If they were there, they're fucking exploded.
So there's definitely not an old person.
Cut to a guy who gets home then the following morning, and he's just, what happened to my house? I know I shouldn't have let a pig stay here. Anyway. Yeah. So we're gonna cut over to Hayes. You wake up in a hotel room all by yourself.
With AIDS.
God damn it.
You got little bumps all over your lips. No,
Ew.
And they're singing Home, Home, Home on the Range.
I almost just spit out juice into my keyboard. That would have been so bad.
Oh, it's so quiet out here.
Good.
It is. Holy shit.
I'm
Almost
so
like you're
fucking-
not around people outside.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or did you kill everyone?
as you wake up, there's a small basket with cheese and bread sitting on it. Or not a basket, a plate with slices of bread and cheese on it.
Your
Well,
rival's cheese.
it is your rival's
Yep.
cheese.
It's your rival's cheese.
You
It
don't-
tastes better than yours.
You don't have a deal here.
Let's do it like next time. She ain't gonna be able to walk for a month when I'm done with her.
You say that every time, and it's never been true.
He's projecting.
Yeah.
What is it? Tyler's cheese? Whose cheese is this? What's the name on it?
Kraft.
I'll burn their building
It,
down.
it is not Kraft because I refuse to put that garbage in my game. It's a Harvey brand.
Harvey about to get burned the fuck down.
It is a cheese company belonging to a gentleman named Mel Vita.
Again, no, because they don't sell plastic. They sell cheese, not dairy-like product.
Having had both plastic and a dairy-like product melt into my mouth, it's definitely not plastic. Don't ask.
I
Just
won't.
don't.
I won't. Anyway. Do you begrudgingly eat the cheese?
No, I did not. I burned to the ground.
So. Okay. you burn the cheese to the ground or the building?
Yes.
Oh no.
No, I'm not gonna burn the building
Well, it
down.
was good to know you.
I was gonna say you burned down the historic way in.
No, I'm gonna throw this cheese in the garbage because it's trash. There's
Make
no
a
love in
statement.
it. It's process.
You can, as you do it, you can see like a little heart appear out of it. Again, smoke. It's made with extra love.
Disgusting.
It's one of
How
those
dare-
things.
how dare-
It's one of those things where you hate someone for no reason, and you're constantly trying to find a reason to hate them, and there just isn't.
You just see them out with their family having a really cute and adorable day, and you look at them.
Fucking awful, disgusting. It's all
Yeah,
up front.
Forward.
Fucking degenerates.
What kind of sick fuck would get ice cream for their family?
Dinkelberg would.
Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg is the perfect example. Perfect example.
Yep.
How dare you be happy?
Okay. So you go downstairs. It's fairly barren, but you can smell bacon and sausage and eggs cooking somewhere. You also realize you are 3 hours late to work.
Shit. Well, not. I own a place. Can't technically be late, but yeah.
So you get settled. You get ready to get some bacon and eggs, and then you realize, fuck, I gotta go there. And as you
I'll
run
take it to go plate.
as you run out, you see several carts. Like, you see them splitting up, going either way up the main street, as well as a little stand, all with your company logo on them, with goblins selling and delivering cheese for you.
Just for clarification, they're all goblins.
Yep.
Mason has made a fucking connection to something unpleasant.
Huh.
Your deal was for them to start the next day.
Yeah, it was. I guess they go find Goblin Boy. Or he said he would find me, he said.
He did. So what do you do with all this newfound free time?
Go make more cheese.
He's a simple.
Of course. The haze that his name is referencing, it's not his swarm. No. It is the haze of his life as he just goes about making cheese.
I don't know how this became such a thing with your character, but Jesus.
It's my career. It's like an
Sweet
85-year-old
cheeses.
man's Sweet cheese is made of
You just worship Chester, don't you?
No, I work up cheddar.
Chester
That's a gross
Cheeto.
kind of. That's a
You
fucking
can't
gross-
be serious, Zach.
You're quite sharp. Cheddar better find something better to worship.
I actually have workers.
You
I
already
can afford it.
You already had workers that you could afford. You just have a lot more now. You have delivery
Yes.
men.
Yes.
Now you're basically free to do whatever you want as long as you get the finances in order.
Yeah, that was the whole point of the deal was finances.
Wait until
Everything
you
was
find out
arranged.
what they've started
What would
putting
my-
in your
what would
cheese
be
as
my
a
cutoff
result.
for that?
What's up, Brandon?
What's my new loss versus gain?
We'll work that out later. You're ahead.
Okay.
You're probably even had quite a bit more because you have a larger delivery base.
Yeah, -15 instead of -30.
Fuck off.
No, he might even be in the black now.
No, now I can just make the special deliveries, the custom orders. I'm talking about the ones that take time. They have to order months in advance.
The ones that are already late to several places in game.
Yes.
Including Frederickson's mom.
I mean, don't bring hers. She aided and abetted a criminal.
So, as you just kind of stand out on there's a long open porch here. It's a bar. You've seen fronts of bars. The bartender does come up. You ordered a to-go plate.
No, we'll just make it here. I'll just eat here today.
Oh. He looks up. Hey, there must be a new cheese company in town.
Nope, it's mine.
Oh. All right. Which table do you want to deliver it at?
She was so excited.
Just right here at the counter's fine.
All the joy that Hayes had dead.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
Take that. Take that, rival. Piece of shit.
So yeah, he comes out with a healthy plate of bacon and eggs for you.
What you don't know is your rival's real name is Krevin.
God damn it. No, he's crying right now. He won't be able to make cheese. Too many tears.
He was crying until he found a new god to worship. The god of Swiss. So yeah, things are looking up for Hayes today. Mason.
It's not allowed. We'll have to fix that.
Hey, fuck you.
Jesus, that dog really likes cheese.
What?
Mason,
What is Mason doing?
Mason, you wake up to the sounds of a crier yelling about a house blowing up in East Village, which you would know is the Richie Rich quarter.
The Richie Rich quarter.
Yep. It's also notably where
Patron?
it's also notably where Cecilia lives and where Patron is staying.
Oh, that's adorable.
I immediately put on my armor and grab my greatsword and head out towards Cece's house.
Cool. It takes like 10 minutes, but yeah, you're out the door.
Little teeny tiny baby. Now she's turning 5.
As you show up at Cecilia's, I imagine Cecilia's just like watering plants
Yeah, pretty much.
as Patron's
Well,
sitting out back.
my unseen servant Jeeves and my mage hand are taking care of the plants. I am drinking tea.
You just see Mason like over your shrubs. And you're like, you just see him go, "Oh, thank fucking Lord you're alive. Oh, thank fucking Lord you're alive." Okay.
Patrick
Oh yeah,
is mounted up
the goblin is
around
trying to
your
kill
house.
him.
Oh yes, hello.
Yeah, Patron
Oh
went to-
God, you're alive too. Good. Oh.
Yeah, he did our boy here did 4 murders last night.
It wasn't murder. They were trying to kill me.
Okay, so self-defense. Let's stop calling it murders, please.
I straight up asked them if they were trying to murder me, and they said yes.
I mean,
Oh,
technically, one was running away, so you did actually do a murder.
No, he wasn't running away yet.
I can just imagine you dragging him back to the building. You are running away and blow fire in his face.
It's just the goblin yelling for help. No, someone save me!
See him crawling away, get pulled back into the burning hut.
Okay. Listen,
Yes, my house got blown up.
yeah, I just pat him on the head. Good job for doing the murder.
But yeah, he just informed you that his house was blown up.
That's not good.
It happened when I opened the door. I heard a click and then a second click and then it went kaboom.
Do you know why they tried to kill you?
Probably because I told the mob boss's son to send a message to the mob boss to tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, that's a real good way to get yourself killed, but
Remember? Shelly told me she was bold.
hmm.
Well, listen, they were trying to peddle the thing that you know I am vehemently opposed to.
Of course you go to
Okay, that's a fair point. You know what? Fuck 'em. I just say it loud enough to wherever the spies are, they can fucking hear me too. Just, you know what? Fuck 'em, they suck.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it here tonight, guys.
Sounds good.
Why? Come on. Let all the spies come out of the corner so I can fight something today.
Because I also have to be up in 6 hours for
Oh
work?
dear lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, then go to sleep, motherfucker.
I'm
Yeah,
working.
you
I'll
fought
talk to
plenty
you
last night.
I kind of did, honestly. So yeah. Join us hopefully next week if everyone can show up glaring at Gabe.
Fucking be here, and I won't be in a fucking restaurant. I promise.
You better not be, fucker. Alright,
And don't
I'll
make me
stab the
bug
shit out of
bomb
you,
whatever
Zachary. I know
restaurant
you.
you're in.
thanks for watching, guys. Also,
Shut up.
hi, Paul. I don't know if you're still here, but hi, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
I love you guys.
Bye,
I'm
Paul.
heading up before string's over. Bye.
Bye.